Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Aussie Farming in Philippines. Wow, all the babies are happy. Happy. Had to put a bit of plywood up here to try and stop this bloody goat jumping out. When I get the rest of the timber this week, I'll be able to extend this gate up, which will be quite easy to extend it up and run some pieces across. But until then, I've got to put this here to stop the little black bitch jumping over. She's a real bitch, tell you. She used to jump through the side over here, so we had to wire that off. She used to jump through the right hand side here where there's no post, so I blocked that off and she stayed off. And then she started jumping through the left hand side. She finally worked out after a week, oh well, hang on, I can just do the left hand side one. I'll do that, I'll jump through here. So she did that, and because I had the post up here with the wire running through it. And then she realised, oh well, fuck it, I'll just go straight through it. So she did, went straight through the wire. And she jumps up, puts her back feet up on here and kicks herself off. Sort of like, look at me, look. She's like a, hey, look at me, ping! Bitch. Well, last night, she comes out to feed her babies again at 9:30. And she comes back and she says to me, oh, hun, we've got another one. And I'm like, what? So the last little girl had one. There she is. Hey, gorgeous. I don't think she's ready yet. I thought she'd have a few more weeks to go. But she dropped one out. It's the first one. She's only a small girl. So it's the first one, and she dropped out a little girl. And she says, oh, she dropped it out. I said, what? She's not due for a couple more days yet, surely, at least a week or more. But must be once they all start having them, then they all start coming down, you know? Like the spring lambs, if you know what I mean. So we ended up with 3 sets of triplets. 3 sets of triplets and 1 single. So that's 10 babies we ended up with in a couple of days. So that's not bad breeding. Chick's doing really well. But the secret is, guys, you got to feed the bastards, you know? I'll say it 1,000 times. You got to feed them. You got to feed them. And like, you look at hers, you look at her ones, she gives all the bran every morning. They have bowls of bran she puts into each one. So they have all the bran and the cornflakes, the corn powder. They have all that stuff. Then she goes and gets heaps of lease for them in the barra, which is Manoir over here now. She gets the barra and she loads up all their food and she feeds them all inside. And then about 10 o'clock she let them out and I'll come over here where she has their store full of food for them over here. But the secret is she's got all the garden full of all the plants that she's growing for them. Then of course every afternoon I take them out there and let them free range for 2 hours. 2 hours, 2.5 max. I let them free range out there and then bring them back in again. But this goes to show, like 3 sets of triplets. So she ended up getting 7 boys and 3 girls. Shame it wasn't 7 girls and 3 boys, because the girls are, you know, your breeding stock. Hey, settle please. So last night, the little girl last night, she had a little girl. So, from all our lovely viewers who are putting names forward, what I'd like is a really good, sexy name for that one girl. Remember, all the viewers, and hey, some of you viewers are putting names, you haven't even got me down as a subscriber, you bastards. What the fuck's going on? Hey, you want to bloody name one of me gates, but you don't want to be a subscriber. FMD, might change it to FMG, fuck my goat, I think. So, we're going to have a girl's name, and I think, when are you going to do the girls? When's the next draw, hun? Wednesday for the triplets.
Tuesday for the triplets.
Tuesday for the triplets.
Wednesday
for the single girl. Well, there you go. Wednesday. So give me a name for the girl, okay, little girl, and it will be Wednesday's draw. Tuesday's draw, of course, is the little girl and the 2 boys. I can play. Look, we're right over the Davao. If everything that flies out of the Davao comes across the farm. Right up through here, which you can see it up over there. Everything. So, what I need is by Wednesday's a name. And listen, if you haven't fucking subscribed, subscribe. Don't expect to say, oh, I want to put my name in for draw to call a bloody goat and you don't subscribe, you bastards. Like FMD, I tell you. Right, so today we're going to head into town. We've got some banking to do. I've got problems with the Australian banks. Hello, girls. What do you got today? Yeah. So what the girls are doing? They're actually walking around. They've done some cooking. What? Cooking? Oh, hello. Say hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube. Hello.
So they've got bags of these are yummies. Yes. These ones here. Okay, they're very yummies. And oh look at these. Baby doll. Come through gate. Come. So we always support the locals, and people say, "Oh, that Aussie doesn't like fucking locals." We'll go and suck my left toe. So we always support them. Come in, girls. Oh, he won't bite. He'll lick you to death. He's okay. Come on, big dog. You smell that? See, one thing with locals, they're very scared. They're very scared of dogs because the dogs here are, as you know, most of them are starved, and some have rabies and things like that. So it scares. Sam, come here. Sam, here. Sam, here. Here. You big fat bastard. You big fat bastard. Look at that. You won't see that on a bahobble. Fat bastard. Look at him, he's like a seal. Look. Wibble. So we always buy the tucker off of the people when they come around. Sometimes it'll be the kids. They'll come around and be selling like spring rolls or something wrapped up in banana leaf or something like that. So it's always like, chick, send out a plate, go and buy some off them. So it keeps them quite good. One day they had some pancakes, little round pancakes, about 4 inches, and they weren't that yummy. But Sam loved them, you know. Sam loved them. You got some, baby doll? Okay, tell them they can get out the front gate. Thank you, girls. See you later. So you all right now, Sam? Don't have to worry about scaring them. All right, guys. I'm going to say to your fans, we've got a lot to do today. We've got the male white goat's going into town. He got sold off. So he actually got sold off a month ago, but they wanted us to keep him until today. So we're going to take him into town. We've got to go do some banking as well. There's something else we have to do today in town. What is it, baby? Something we have to do in town today. We've got to go to the bank. We've got to go to... Oh, I've got to get the wood. There you go. We've got to get the wood for the milkers because now we've got 10 babies. I've got to get that milking machine going. So it won't take me long to make the stand. So I just need a nice thick piece of ply, 1/2 inch ply, something like that. That's about the thickest you can get here. So I get some 1/2 inch ply, and I've got to make her a stand with all the bottles. So she wants I don't know. Well, she's got 10 babies, but she doesn't feed 10 babies. So I think probably about 6 bottles that she wants on a stand. So she just loads up all the bottles into the stand, and the babies just come along and. Because otherwise she's got to stand there with her hands and she's holding all the bottles out. She's got fucking bottles everywhere. And I'll tell you, she does it. How many do you feed at a time? 4 or 5? 5. There you go, she can feed 5 at a time. So we're going to make up a wooden stand. So we need a big sheet of ply so I can make the front and the bottoms and all that stuff to box it in. The rest will go to the milking bay. So it's a big day today, guys. See you this afternoon. You'll see what progress has happened on the farm. Stay safe, be good, be happy, and fucking subscribe, you bastards. Bloody hell.